Hey guys, this is Dr. V Din from Physician Zen. In this video, I want to show you how to never ever be distracted from your computer or the internet while you're working ever again. All right, so the reason that we are distracted on the internet or on the computer is because we can't focus, right? We're trying to focus on a specific task, such as studying, doing some research, maybe writing a blog post, or whatever you need to do in order to complete your important work on your computer. So there's distractions in the form of websites and applications. And this is my solution to that is to use this application called Focus, which I love because it's so simple and it's so cheap and it does exactly what I need it to do. And it's a website and application blocker specifically for the Mac. If you have a PC, I'm sure there's some comparable programs as well. And we'll get to how much this costs and what the download parameters are as well. So we're on the website right now, and the link to this website is down below. If you click on that, I would really appreciate it. I get a small affiliate income, which is negligible, but it doesn't increase any cost to you. So what this app does is it blocks websites. That's the primary thing that it does. And you can specify exactly which websites you want, such as Facebook, Twitter, Reddit. It already comes with preset websites that it blocks, like the main social media ones. However, you can add whatever websites you want as well. It also can block specific applications. So if there are certain applications that you're using that may be distracting you, you can specify that. What's really awesome is that if you happen to kind of try to go on a website while you're in the focus mode, it will go towards a quote that will help motivate you to be productive. So let's say you want to try to go on ESPN because you're a sports fanatic, and these quotes will come up such as "Journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." Inspiration exists, but it has to find you working. So it's nice to, even though it's blocking the websites, it reminds you of why you need to focus at the same time. And also the quotes, you can specify which quotes you want. You can add quotes if you want as well, which is pretty cool. You can put your productivity on a schedule. So if you have certain days or set times that you need to focus, you can turn the app on at that time. And this is one of the coolest parts of the app that I like is there is something called hardcore mode, where if you turn it on, there's absolutely no way to turn it off. Like, I put it on for 2 hours accidentally before I recorded this video, and I could not turn it off. I restarted my computer. I actually turned off my computer, turned it back on. I tried to delete the app and it wouldn't let me because it was still open during that time. So what's nice is if you really want to be productive and you absolutely do not want any distractions, you put on hardcore mode for like an hour or two, and you have no choice, honestly, but to be productive and do what you're supposed to be doing, because it will block anything that will distract you on your computer, which is pretty awesome. And it really forces you to be productive, which I really love. You can track your productivity. It will track it by the days, and it'll tell you how many hours that you were performing productive work each day. So there's some other features on it, but those are the main ones that I feel like are the most important. Let's go to the cost, right? So you can download it. So here you can see that it starts at only $19, right? And it's a one-time fee. It's not a subscription, right? And it's fully featured for 7 days. So you can download a trial for 7 days. And if you don't like it, you can just not use it anymore. But after that, it will require you to activate a license. Right, so you can either push here for the download trial, or here you can go for the purchase. So I'm going to click on the purchase button. So as you can see, when you go to this page, it shows you the different pricing levels. So the first one is $19, and I think this is actually sufficient for most people. Let's go down here where it actually gives you a little bit better breakdown. So the $19 version will give you pretty much everything you need. It doesn't have schedule mode, but I don't really use that either because I don't have a set schedule. I can just put it on for 2 hours, and the timer mode should be fine. The Pomodoro mode is a nice, if you use the Pomodoro method, which is basically I want to set it for 25 minutes of focus, and then have a 5 or 6 minutes where I go take a break and then come back for 25 minutes, and it will recycle that or it will cycle that every 25 minutes it will go into a break time. So honestly, I don't use most of these things. I still bought the $39 version for the only reason is because I wanted more than one activation license. I have 3 different computers / laptops that I use, so I wanted something to make sure that I was able to install it on all of my devices. So the last tier is the Focus Unlimited, and in this one, the only difference is it has everything the Focus Professional does, but it also has priority support as well as unlimited updates. But the price is pretty high, right? It's almost it's like over 3 times more than the Focus Professional one, and only thing it comes up with is more app updates. So I bought this one. I haven't had any issues. I think either one of these two is fine depending on how many devices you have and whether you really need the schedule mode or the Pomodoro mode. So yeah, just pick which one that works for you at the end of the day. All right, so let's actually go into how the app works. So after you install it, all right, after you install it, it's gonna come up on your top menu over here. So right here. So you can see here that you can focus for a certain amount of time. So there's a 1 minute, 25 minute, 30 minute. You can custom focus. When you push that, it'll allow you to focus for however many, 2 hours, however many minutes you want. Now I'm not going to push focus because I'm actually set on hardcore mode and it won't let me come out. So in order to change your preferences, you can go here, and here is where you can block all the different types of emails. And here, most of them are already come preset, such as like Vimeo, blogger.com, I'm sure Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, yeah, they're all in here, Instagram as well. So, but you can add more right here. You can just push add and just add whatever website you want on there, google.com, which you probably don't want to add that. But yeah, you can add whatever you want, whatever websites are distracting you. And the ones I see most commonly that people are distracted from are like news websites or sports websites and social media. So make sure that that includes all the ones that are relevant to you. So that's the websites. If you click on this button, this is the application. So I blocked my Flume application. That's basically an Instagram application, but you can block any other applications that maybe you use or that distract you as well. So for the general settings, this is what I was talking about. There's this hardcore mode, right? So it will lock down the preferences. So there's no way for you to get into this and get out of focus mode when you're on hardcore mode. And I accidentally did that before making this video, and I can guarantee you that it works very well. There's absolutely no way to turn it off. You can't even delete the program. So once you start hardcore mode, if you click this button and you start your focus, there is absolutely no way out. And I think that's actually really good because I use this almost all the time, every day, and that ensures that there's no way for me to get out of being focused, right? So if you have problems with that, this is basically the ultimate way to lock down your focus, no way to get out of it, right? There's a break mode option, which I don't think you feel like you need to do. Pomodoro mode as well. It loops between the timers and breaks, and there's a password mode as well. This is really interesting. So let's say you have kids, or if you want to keep yourself accountable, and you can tell your friend to put in a password over here that you don't know, and the only way to unlock it is if the friend puts in the password, which is really interesting. I haven't used it yet, but that might be something fun if you want to try that as well. So let me click some of these off right here. And there's the schedule. So here you can add the schedule of certain days that you want. So if you want like Monday, or if you want every day at a certain time, it will go on to the focus mode. I don't use schedules, so I won't put that in there. And here is the quote section. So here are the quotes that it will come up with once you go to a site that you blocked, predetermined and blocked. So if you try to go on a site, it will recycle. Like here it says, amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work, right? So it's you can add some quotes here if you want as well. So that's basically the preferences. There's some scripting too, which I don't personally do, but if you're into scripting, you can do that as well. So let's go into how this app works. So let's say I want to I'm just going to focus I'm going to make sure I'm on hardcore mode. Okay, so I'm not on hardcore mode right now. So what you can do is you can have there's some predetermined minutes already right here, or you can put custom. So I'm just gonna put focus for, let's say, 25 minutes. All right, so when I push that, you see that it says right here, started focusing for 25 minutes, and here the countdown timer comes on over here. So now if I go back to my Safari, and let's say I open up a new tab, and I try to open up Twitter, all right, see, you thought you were going to log on, but it didn't, right? It blocked it. Now it says opportunities are usually disguised as hard work, so most people don't recognize them. All right, cool. So yeah, this will happen with any website that you try to get on. So I put on Instagram. All right, let's try that. See, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. All right, perfect. Or if I want to go on, certain apps I block, it won't even let you start that app at all. So I definitely recommend this app. The pros of this app are it's simple, it does what it says it does, and there's no fluff to it. You time it, you block the websites, you block the applications, and it allows you to be productive. There are other programs that actually allow you to check exactly how much time you're spending on every single website, every single app, and so forth. But I feel like sometimes when you track too much, it actually decreases productivity, because now you're just spending all your time tracking stuff instead of actually working on important tasks at the end of the day. So I would say this is a really good program, and it's really cheap. It's a one-time fee. There's no subscription. So I would definitely recommend it. Just click on the link below to download it and to purchase it. And I don't think you will regret spending the $19. So if you like this video, please push the like button below, as well as subscribe to the channel if you want to get updates on more productivity videos. Please comment if you've tried this app and the thoughts that you have on it, or if you have other apps that you like, please put on the comments. I would love to hear that as well. All right, thank you very much.